are prepared to break the silence. I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the lions. I've been feeling down, but I've been looking up, afraid to fall. God, I've been so down, can you pick me up? Don't let me fall. Can you show me how to fix this mess? I am down and on my knees, and I may fall as I'm so close to the end.
How are we all? Good morning, bonjour, hola, nos with dar if you're from Wales. Good morning. As I say, it is 8:46 a.m. now. We are less than 15 minutes away from finding out who Burnley Football Club will be facing first, last, and also on those more important derby days. Get in. Looking forward to them. Hope everybody is well. Hope everyone has woke up in a brilliant mood. As I say, if you're a Burnley fan, the fixtures coming up. It's like the first bit of excitement you get before the season starts. So it's nice to get the fixtures in and find out who we will be playing. Let us know in the comments who you think we will be coming up against, who you think, whether it's home or away. Get in the comments and let us know. Also, please do check us out on all our social media platforms. And to be honest, here's where you can find us. So it is fixture day. The 2022-23 season is creeping up on us slowly. As you could see there, you can follow us on social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. We are on them all. We are live currently now on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So get on over there, drop us a like on this video, subscribe or follow to the relative channel that you are on. And thank you very much for your support. A couple of comments come in already, and Doug is in as well. First thing this morning says, "Good morning, Daniel. I'm predicting Burnley Sunderland at the Turf. Enjoy your stream, mate." Thank you very much. I suppose I'd take whatever. I'm going to have to take whatever comes. Burnley Sunderland at the Turf, a nice home game would be a great start. The missus is in as well. She says she predicts us to be at home against whatever I said before she set off on the school run. She did say Sheffield United at home for the first home game. As I say, let us know what you think, how you think it's going to pan out. Rene is in the chat as well. He says, "Hey, Dan, how are you?" I'm good. I am good. I am nervous ahead of the season, but I'm looking forward to finding out. You know, I'm trying to work out the dates of when games are going to come about. I also know that the derby days will probably get changed to the Sunday as well, so I'll make sure I sort of leave a bit of a gap for them. Dave English is in. Morning, lad. Morning to yourself, mate. I'm so many of you so soon as well. Nice to see. It's not just me that pisses the bed then. So that's nice and easy enough. Hey, mate, I'm good, Rennie, as I said, really well. Dave says, "Can't wait to find out who we have." Who do you think we've got? Who do you think we're going to get? Let us know in the comments below. Renee asking Kate how she is. Obviously, she's probably doing the school run, but I'm sure she's fine. Retro, how are you doing, my man? What's your thoughts on Nick Pope joining Newcastle? Well, look after him. That's all I'll say. Look after him. He's not there to sit on the bench and be a number 2. He's there to push Dubravka for number 1. So, yeah, watch this space. You've got yourself a very, very good goalkeeper for, really dirt cheap, really, to be honest. So just look after him. That's all I could say. That's all I could say. Mick Taylor says, "Hey, Mark, how are you? If I was called Mark, I would take that. But it's Dan. However, I'm good. I'm good, Mick. I'm good. Hope you are well as well. Unless you're talking to Retro, then fair enough. Good luck on fixtures on Burnley. Yeah, we're going to need all the luck in the world. We have only half a squad, so we need some signings coming in, which would be great. Mick says, couldn't be happier for him. He's worked hard for it. Could be the next England goalkeeper. Shame to lose him, but we've got to move on. Yeah, it is. It's hard to lose that spine. Obviously, we've lost Tarks, Ben Mee, and now Nick Pope as well. Losing that 3 is massive. So we need to get some. We need to obviously share up in those positions first and foremost. Ryan's in. Good morning, mate. Hope you're well, Ryan. Hope you are well. Ryan is obviously a Huddersfield fan, and obviously Huddersfield, unfortunately, sorry to mention it, Ryan, lost out in the playoff final. So at least another local game, really. Not that far to travel to Huddersfield. So Huddersfield will be a nice game for people to go to. Rene says that we need Nathan Young centre-back to partner with Fofana. Hands off Nathan Collins. Nobody is getting Nathan Collins. He's staying at the club. I will tell you that now. And Retro says, I'm fine, Dan. We are less than 10 minutes away from finding out who Burnley will face. And the first game of the season, the last game of the season, Boxing Day, New Year, the Derby days, the first 5 games, we will go through it all. As I say, guys, let us know your predictions in the chat of what you think will happen. Who do you think we'll get? Do you think we'll be away from home? How well do you think we will do this season? How well do you think we will get on now that the company announcement has come through? Just keep us posted. Get your comments in and we'll get them up on screen. Richard Cox is in. What a man. What a legend. It says, morning quiz champ. Yes, last night. 2 quizzes in a row. 2 quizzes in a row. We are on a roll. So bring on Jake. If Chris is doing it so it's a knockout tournament, then fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I'm looking forward to facing Jake, although I don't know what Chris is doing on that front. But we'll see. We'll see. But morning to yourself, Richard. I hope you are well. Rennie says, you are funny, Dan. Cheers. Take that. I will take that. Jake's in. Sheffield Wednesday fan. How are you doing, Jake? Love it. Please do go show some support to Punk Chef 41 as well. Great guy. Really nice guy. As I say, Sheffield Wednesday fan. But I do love Sheffield. Sheffield Wednesday away always used to be a good game. Until we started getting beat like 4-1 here and 4-0 there. I think those days are dead, though. I think those days are dead. Ryan says it will be good to meet up at either stadium, Dan, and do some content. Gutted not to go up, but I hope we can use this disappointment to go one better this season. Why not, mate? Why not? Why not? I mean, being so close can spur you on. So that's all you've got to hope for. All you've got to hope for. As long as we go up together. I'll take that. And it'll be good to do some content with you next season as well. Jake is a top seed, so you've done well to face it. I don't know how the bloody hell I've managed this. Honestly, it's the coup of the season, obviously, Rich. Carl says, good morning, up the Clarets. That's what we want to see. And Jack's in as well, saying morning, up the Clarets. The new EFL season is 5 minutes away. We are 5 minutes away. As I say, we were relegated, but we will come back fighting. Jake says as well, busy bloody day, making Rotherham fans cry, taking their striker and defender last night. Yeah, big news at Sheffield Wednesday in League One. Both announcing both signings. Rotherham will not be happy about that, especially when they've just been promoted. To lose two players like that, bit of a kick in the balls. Ryan says, "Yeah, definitely, we can go up together. Take that, mate." And Rennie, you're not having Nathan Collins. No, diddly squat, nothing. You are not having him. He will still be a Burnley player at the end of this window. I'm telling you that now. Guys, it is nearly time. Door on tour is in. Door, my man, how are you doing? He says, strange Forest are not on here. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while, long time. I bet it feels like ages since you're in the Championship now. But to be honest, thank you for tuning in, mate. More importantly, it's really nice to have your support. And I'm just, go and smash it next season. Go smash it. Again, Forest were another away day that I enjoyed. I'm sure we'll hear much of Muller Kintyre being spun around the stadiums prior to Premier League games. So enjoy the Premier League run. Keep our place warm while you can. That's all I'm going to say. Jake says as well, just remember no VAR in the Championship. Honestly, what a godsend. What an absolute godsend that is. No VAR, ball hits the back of the net, jump around, celebrate, send your mate 3 rows down. That's what you want. That's what you want. None of this, it's potential that it touched his foot about 10 minutes before. Nah. Not in the Championship. Rene says that I'm predicting Burnley top in the Championship. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't. I think we'll narrowly miss out on the playoffs. And that's just being totally honest. I'd rather us get it right than just go up straight away and start becoming this Norwich or a West Brom and just start yo-yoing. I wouldn't want that. I would rather have a steady sort of base to work on, a good hard-working squad, and then sort of push. But at the moment, we're struggling to even pull a squad together. So I will take whatever comes this season, but I don't think we're going to rise at the first time of asking. Although Alan Pace's words in the Belgium newspaper were good, that he wants to bring European football to Turf Moor. So who knows? Watch this space. We don't know how long it will take. 2, 3, 4, 5 years plus, maybe. Let's see. What does everyone think of the new manager? Give him a chance. For me, he's got, people say it's a risk. Let's put it that way. People say it's a risk. Sean Dash was a risk. He only had 1 game at Watford and then literally came to us. And to be honest, I put on social media, Burnley, you've gone for the fucking cheap option again, yada, yada, yada. And I was made to eat my own words. I really was. Sean Dash was a risk. I'm glad that we're sort of breaking the mould. We've always been known as a club that appoints a British manager, as a British team, Brexit FC, etc., etc. Nah, not anymore. Not anymore. We brought in a foreign manager who's going to delve into the foreign market. We're going to start playing some attractive football. Watch this space. That's all I will say. Rene says Burnley have a decent team. Well, they did. Half of them are gone. He says it will be better than Rooney. I'll take that. Although I do like Rooney's honesty and stuff like that. That even with all the troubles at Derby and the links to other jobs in the Championship, he's not interested. He feels like he's got a job to do at Derby, and I like that. I like that trust that he's got in his squad and his players. Jeff's in as well, another Leicester fan in the house, all the way from the Philippines. We are rooting for Burnley to come straight up. Who knows? But as I say, I can't see it. If not this season, it will get progressively harder, just as Forest, Leeds and Leicester fans. We have hit 9 o'clock. Let's have a look and see what is happening. So the fixtures are to be announced. Let's refresh the page and see what the situation is. I'll get your comments up from there. So, guys, here we have the fixtures. Our first game of the season is away to Huddersfield, a nice Yorkshire. Well, we're the first game. We are the first game of the opening weekend. On the 29th of July, we face Huddersfield away. Went all Geordie then. Away. We face Huddersfield at the John Smith Stadium, I believe it's still called. We will see. We'll see. Let me just find the rest of the fixtures on this image. So the fixtures are as follows: Huddersfield Town away. Then we go to Luton at home, Watford away, Hull at home, Blackpool at home, Wigan away, and Millwall at home. That are your August. Let's just sort out on the ticket at the bottom. Let's just sort that out, and then we will go through the rest of the games. So do bear with me. But Huddersfield away, are Burnley fans happy with that? Are we happy with Huddersfield away? I'm relatively happy with it. And as Ryan said earlier, it'd be good to get some content. Huddersfield isn't that far away, so there we have it. There we have it. Right at the bottom of your screens, as you can see, Burnley are away to Huddersfield on the opening day of the season. Let's have a look at some of those other fixtures then. So we have, as I say, August is Luton at home, Watford away, Hull at home, Blackpool at home, Wigan away, Millwall at home. Moving into September, we have West Brom away, Norwich at home, Preston away, and Bristol City at home. So the Blackburn games haven't come out just yet. No early Blackburn fixtures. September sounds like a bit of a tough month, really, for the teams that are in there. October, we have Cardiff away, Stoke at home, Coventry away, Swansea at home, Birmingham away, Sunderland away, and Reading at home. Now, November is where we have the Yorkshire-Lancashire love affair. So we are at home to Rotherham United, then away to Sheffield United, and the 12th of November. Remember, the 12th of November, the dirty bastards from down the road at home at Turf Moor, Blackburn Rovers on the 12th of November. I can't wait, man. December, our Christmas fixtures. We are at home on Boxing Day. I can tell you that. We are at home on Boxing Day. Queen's Park Rangers away, Middlesbrough at home, and then on Boxing Day, we are at home to Birmingham City before an away tie to Stoke on the 29th. Then away at Swansea, back-to-back away games, away at Swansea on New Year's Day of January. Then Coventry at West Brom at home, Millwall away. February, we have, well, I'm sorry, I've just seen March, but February, Norwich away, Preston at home, Watford at home, Luton away, and Huddersfield at home as well. March is tasty. We have got Blackpool away on the 4th of March. On the 11th of March, we are at home to Wigan. On the 15th of March, we are away at Hull. So another sort of Yorkshire game in there. 18th of March, away at Ewood Park for the Blackburn game. 18th of March. Might have to just try and get some tickets and say to Kate, there's your birthday present. I'm sure she'll love it anyhow. She's wanted to go to a Burnley Blackburn game. So 18th of March. I'm sure the derby days will get moved. So we'll see from there. April, we start with Sunderland at home, Middlesbrough away, Sheffield United at home, Reading away, Rotherham away, QPR at home, Bristol City away. And then in May, the last game of the season, at home to Cardiff. So there are your fixtures. Start of the season, we travel, as you see there at the bottom of the screen, we travel to Huddersfield. Then last game of the season, we are away at Coventry. Last game of the season, we're at home to Cardiff. I don't know why I kept saying that. The first day of the new year of 2023, we are away at Swansea. And the games against Blackburn Rovers, 12th of November. Put these ones in your diary, folks. 12th of November, Blackburn Rovers at home. And on the 18th of March, we take on Blackburn Rovers at Ewood Park. 6 points in the bag, isn't it, really? 6 points in the bag. I want to ask a question to you, Burnley fans, as well. The Preston game, does that now come back to being a derby since we played them in pre-season friendlies? I mean, now that we're in the same division, it's almost exactly that. But guys, obviously, looking at it, I'm happy with that. I love March. March is going to be a really good month, an expensive month because it's all away, most of them away from home, apart from Wigan. So I'm looking forward to this. I really am. Now that I've seen the fixtures, a little bit giddy, a little bit excited. Some of the games that I'm looking forward to. Any away game that you guys are looking forward to, put that in the chat. Obviously, some fixtures will get moved. There'll be cup fixtures in there as well. I think we're in group. We come into the second stage of the Carabao Cup, which will be played on the 24th or 25th of August. So that will be in between the Blackpool at home and Wigan away. So it's funny that we'll play Blackburn at home, Wigan away, and then in March, Blackpool away, Wigan at home. Fair dues. Fair dues. But yeah, it's tasty. Borough on the 17th of December as well. It's almost like a fan derby, the Borough game, isn't it? We hate Borough, Borough hate us. The players just get on with it. It's just the fan bases can't stand each other. Birmingham City on Boxing Day at the Turf. So don't get too rough Christmas Day. There's a game on at the Turf. Preston at home is on the 11th of Feb. Preston away is on the 13th of September. As I say, away on the 13th. So going to be interesting. Going to be very, very interesting indeed. July to May, we will be playing. I'm guessing our games still continue throughout the World Cup. I thought the Championship ones didn't, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Mick says, thanks for your input, Dan. No problem, Mick. Nice to see you in as well. Really do appreciate it. Rennie says it will be Vardy versus Rooney in pre-season, Leicester derby. Fair play. Kate says, if I don't get any presents, I know they've gone on tickets. It's what I was about to say before you said that. True, probably. Frig the football, it's my birthday. But I'll bring you with. Don't worry. Don't worry. As long as we win, you'll understand. You'll understand. Trust me. You'll be covered in bruises and knocks and kicks and everything because, yeah, Blackburn away is just something else. Different atmosphere, really is. Rennie says, I'll be glad if Leicester plays against Burnley in the FA Cup. We'll be good. We'll be good. Kate says, I'll bring you with since I'm driving. Not to Ewood Park, you won't. We're all on the battle buses. I'm sure that's what Burnley will be doing. But we will be driving to a few away games since they're quite local. So, yeah, hopefully petrol prices have dropped significantly by then. Give BFC a year and we'll be back for the start of the second year season. Yes. Well said, Mick. Well said. Guys, away to Huddersfield on the opening day. Your first 5 are Huddersfield away, Luton at home, Watford away, Hull at home, and Blackpool at home. They are your first 5. What we're saying? What we're saying from them first 5? I would be happy with. I'd be happy with 7 points. I'd be happy with 7 points from those first 5. I'm trying to keep it realistic. I'm not saying sod it, we'll win them all. But 23 undefeated. Can we go one better than that? Who knows? Carl says, what's the first game you're looking forward to going to? The opening, I wouldn't mind going to the opening day on the 29th of July, to be honest. Away at Huddersfield, I think that'd be nice. Just brings you back into that football mood again. Some of the home games I'm looking forward to be honest. I think obviously the Blackburn game, the Blackpool game, Wigan, Preston. I quite like it. Some of the away games I used to enjoy in the Championship. Preston away was always great. Practically free travel on the train there and back because it's that heaving. Wigan is previous, nearly got caught up in a big brawl at Wigan, so that's always sort of a tasty local affair. Blackpool, that time that we won 1-0 through Michael Cartley, that away day was just something else. Beach balls, volleyballs, blow up dolphins, the whole works. That was a quality game. There's some grounds I'm also looking forward to doing that I haven't done yet. So I wouldn't mind doing something like Millwall away because that's interesting. When is Millwall away? That's end of January. End of January. But obviously we'll see what the situation is at the time. But Millwall away, it's a very intimidating ground. I won't mind doing Millwall. Sheffield United I've not done and been there since I were a kid, to be fair. QPR is another ground I wouldn't mind crossing off the list. I've not been to any of the Welsh stadiums either. Cardiff or Swansea. I wish I could have gone to Ninian Park when it was that, because apparently that was a very hostile, like they throw bricks at you and all sorts. But not that I'd want to go there for that reason, but it's just that on a match day, it's intimidating. You love stuff like that. So, yeah, there is a good handful of games I am looking forward to. If you have just joined us, as I say, as you can see right at the bottom on the ticker there, Burnley are away to Huddersfield on the opening day of the season. Then, on the first day of 2023, we take on Swansea away at their stadium. Also, on the 12th of November, we are at home to Blackburn Rovers. 18th of March, away at Ewood Park. And the last day of the season, Cardiff at home. Guys, there's your fixtures. I'm going to start sharing a load of stuff out on the socials. Going to get it all edited up and things like that now. Thank you very, very much for watching. Let's have a look at some of your last few comments. Rennie says, if we play Burnley plays Leicester on an FA Cup, it will accompany Roger. Yeah, exactly. Jeff says, it's great to see the negativity you experienced has been replaced with a positive perspective. Yeah, we've been screaming out for a rebuild. We've been screaming out for a rebuild. Look at Arsenal with Arteta. Not with Arteta, with Arsene Wenger. A manager can sometimes overstay their welcome. And I'm not saying that Sean Dyche had, but you can see how much belief, how much freedom the team had once Dyche had been moved to the side. So, yeah, it's nice to see that we can have a bit of a positive rebuild. Rene says, good luck for the Championship. Cheers, my man. Chris Welch is in. How are you? I am well. I'm happy with what we have got. And, let's look forward to the season. It is round the corner. Now that the fixtures have been released, won't be long before the kits are out, friendlies are announced, and we are underway. So let's have that positivity keep going. Let's keep that positivity going. Mick says, all the best, BFC. Cheers, Mick. We need it. We need it, don't we? KDH is our future player for Leicester. Yes, he is. He is. Great news on the contract there. Doug says, hello, Daniel. How do, Doug? I am very happy with Huddersfield away. I'm sure Ryan as well. He was watching earlier. I'm sure Ryan will be up for that as well, being the Huddersfield fan. And it's the first game of the Championship season as well. As I said earlier, every other game starts on the 30th of July. Burnley Huddersfield, however, opened the Sky Bet Championship with a game on the 29th at the John Smith Stadium, or whatever Huddersfield want to call it these days. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for all your comments, to Doug, to Rene, to Mick, to Chris, to Jeff, to Carl, to the missus for being supportive as well. Dor popping in as well, brilliant. Ryan, Jack, Jake, Rich, always nice to see everyone. Retro in as well. So thank you very much, everyone who put in your comments. Really, really do appreciate it. Last two before we shoot. Chris says, we start at home to Crawley, then away to Colchester. So I'll take that. Both winnable. to start off with. Our kit's been released today, and we already made a signing up the Carlisle. Can't complain at that. Cannot complain at that, mate. Hope you get the 6 points you so desire. And Rennie says, Dan, who is your future player for Burnley? We need players at the moment, but, you know, McNeil's still got room to improve. I think in the back from the youth setup, Dara Costello's come on leaps and bounds. Lewis Richardson may get a chance this season as well. Max Thompson. So there is a few players in and around the fray from the youth system that have made the bench. But we'll see what Company wants to do. We'll see what Company wants to do. Guys, thank you very, very much for watching today's stream. As I say, we are away at Huddersfield, and I couldn't be any more happier. Fixture release day. What a shock it has been. The 12th of November at home to Blackburn. That is the first of the derby days. Bring it on. Bring it on. Guys, thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. And obviously, don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Legends, enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy. It's nearly weekend. Up the Clarets. Come on, Burnley!